Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome to the stream. Today. Oh, today's gonna be a good day. Alright, boys, it's hunting season. Get it done, boys. Alright, boys. There's been duck around this lake. A lot of duck. Welcome to the stream. My name is Lightning Speed. Hopefully you're enjoying. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the beginning of the stream. This is the game, the Hunter Call the Wild. There's fish in this game? Hold on, let me see if I can kill one of these things. I didn't realize there's fish in this game. Hold on, let me... I think I just missed and I hit something else. But yeah, there's ducks. There's many other things. Yeah, look at that. There's a perch. Oh, it faced to the floor. Alright, so right now I got a quest into this area. I gotta down a moose in this region in a hunting stand. Whose mission is it for? Paul Beatty. He likes moose, apparently. Alright, I think I shot a duck earlier. I shot 2 ducks. One in the water, and I got one in the air, and I got another one in the air. But I can't figure out where it is. I've been traveling up and down this coastline for a little bit before stream. Oh, here it is. Here it is, yeah, right here. I got a female duck. And I hit it in the wing and used a shotgun. So that's like 4 or 5 ducks I've already gotten. Good thing they come to shore. It's 2 kilometers that direction. Let me just... I got shotgun score. I want to get like a... I want to do good. I know what ducks are. I know what they fly as. They always flap their wings in a consistent pattern. There was a ton in this cove area. There was one big block here, one block right there, and then there's one right there. By the way, I'm not a hunter. I'm not. I don't claim to be. I want to go hunting. I feel like it'd be hunting for food, and it's a sport. That is apparently there. I'm just making sure all the birds that fly away aren't ducks, because if they are ducks, then I'm gonna start blasting. I only have 6 rounds, though. Let's check that shoreline. Okay, what just happened? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing tonight, though? Holy. If you do like the stream, make sure to subscribe. I think if I'm gonna go for dinner, I'm gonna open up OBS and I'm gonna put in like hunting videos and stuff. I feel like some vegan is gonna be really pissed upon watching this video. Especially that vegan. Why? I'm holding right click, but apparently it's doing this. That's why I'm spamming right click. Sorry about that. Yeah. Hold on, AFK. Welcome to stream. Hi, Michelle Michelle Hello. How you doing? I'm playing the Hunter Call the Wild. Oh, there's a post. That's a lookout post right there, and that's only on the other side of the thing. I'm sorry if my binoculars are glitching out. I think they are. I've just got a duck I shot over here. Yeah, I'm right now gonna go for around this lake. I hear a moose. Oh my goodness, that's a huge one right there. It's a bull moose, baby. Should I take him from here? Should I really take him from here? I'm gonna miss. I just fired randomly into there. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Rune Official. How you doing? I'm playing the Hunter Call of the Wild, and I just spotted some bull moose. A massive group of moose, and right now I just shot a bull, and I shot 2 or 3 females. I think I shot one twice, and I shot the bull moose once, and then... So yeah. Hold on, what's this? Moose, just now moose droppings. That's them right there. Surface depression. Alright. I'm running over here to find the bull moose. I need to look for blood splatter. How come everybody who's joining on the stream is just immediately dipping after? Isn't that weird though? Alright, hold on. Sorry, alright. Moose. Blood splatter. Very low. Hold on. Did I get a vital organ hit? Hold on. Ooh, yeah. Whoever I hit. Oh, this is big. Vital organ hit. I shot many and it's hard to tell which one I should chase. This one. Sorry, I keep getting pings on Discord and I'm annoyed. That's a moose right there. I'm not shooting it. If I take out the bull... Yeah, that's the bull moose I shot. It's not really bleeding big. Very low, even though I think I shot that thing in the... Pulling a shotgun out. Alright, hopefully that does something. Alright, I'm not wasting a shotgun blast. Hopefully I'm doing good. There's so many of them, bro. I can't tell if I'm getting good hits. Oh, no, this one's going down. Oh, it's going down. I think I just got a moose, bro. Did I just take out a moose within the first 10 minutes of... Hold on, that one's bleeding. What? Today? I shot a moose, but I can't find it. Because I'm blind. Found its tracks again, alright. Okay, come on, go down. It's the male. Alright. I found something like here. Coyote resting area. Alright, that's good. That's a bull. Oh! That's scary. That's everyday in Canada, by the way. That's everyday in Canada. That is scary. What? Okay, fun. Just tell me when we're eating. Dinner. Okay, I'm confused and dazed. What? I need to go back and I need to find those blood trail. If I find the okay, I found a black-tailed deer. I don't need. All right, this thing. There's so many things that like splatter. I can't tell what's what. There's a coyote. There's moose. There's black-tailed deer. Well, if I haven't I have literally no idea what's happening. Alright, guys, we're ditching the moose because you can't... Okay, never mind. What is... That thing's huge! None of those things are the ones I shot. None of the ones that I shot were walking with a limp. None of them were significantly looking like they're limping. Come on, Bambi. Get close to this. It's a mat collar. It's a mat collar. I have a perk. What perk should I? I should definitely shotgun. Alright, I'm gonna just buy that. I just hear a deer in front of me and I want to shoot it. That's what I know. I want to shoot something. I've shot at many things already. That's them right there, man. They're freaking huge, bro. Hold on, what's that? It's a female moose. Oh, you can look at them to see how healthy they are, how much blood's in them. What are you looking at right here? Headshot. That is the most stupid... Did I put it, please? Did I put it in... Oh, I wanted to put it in between its eyes, too. That was a brain shot, too. So, like, as, like, the crest of the head, there's the brain. That's a drop shot right there. That is hilarious. Alright, now I gotta go find that beacon I placed. Sorry about that distraction from my main quest. There are so many animals here. It is insane. Apparently a shotgun doesn't do nothing to a bull moose. None of those things are the ones I shot, because the ones I probably shot are probably dead. You know what I'm gonna do? If I find a rabbit, I'm not gonna use my good gun. I think I should have like this like starter gun and just fill it full of like the free ammo, like the ammo that's that's not expensive, like one there that are free bullets. So when I take an animal out, or if I take a rabbit out, I'm only gaining money and I'm not losing money in the long run. But I have over 88 rounds of ammunition. I have a duck collar. There's a deer right there, too. That's a shot to your brain, what? Excuse me? Bambi, but did you just survive a shot to your head? Did I just miss? I probably missed it because my stamina was... like, my heart rate was way too high, but like, come on. That's a shot to your brain. You ain't living that. Alright, yeah, but you're not living a shot to your brain. Should've dropped. Oh, bleed rate very low. Come on, man. That's a shot to the skull. That's in the skull, bro. If that's not a skull shot, that's a brain shot or jaw shot. You're serious right now. Oh, at least it's going down. Dude, but I should have dropped that thing on the spot right there. Thing's gone. But it's bleeding. All I need to do is just follow this thing's tracks. Because if you land a decent shot on an animal, but it's running away bleeding, it's nice. But I kind of like it when, like, in-game, I wound the animal slightly. And then I just follow it. And then I explore the map as I'm following it. As it's bleeding out to death. Elk? Okay. I'm back on the track now, baby. What on earth are you? Where's this thing running to? It knows it. Yeah, there it is. Bam. Well, oh, well, well, well. Look who we have here. Decent sized doe. Take a photo of it. Flesh skulled jaw. Bruh, I missed the brain. Ah, dude, it's like the... Alright, guys, gotta go AFK for dinner. AFK, be right back. Coming. getting assaulted while I was eating a quick dinner. It's already 30 minutes in, and I already spent like... How far back is it? 10 minutes of pure nothing. Nice. Frickin' sick. Frickin' sweet, man. That's an elk. I have not yet to hear. What are perks that are good? Arch handgun perk. Shotgun perks. What? Dirge tracer shot and firing shotgun cells leave behind smoke trails indicating the spread of the... I would want that. Yo, I would want that. Tracer shot? Yeah. You want to know the spread of the shotty as you're bopping it off. Let's see if I can hunt with my friend. Yeah, the tracer shot would be a good thing to see. Hold on, what's this video on feral hogs ruining Louisiana?
I want to just come straight up and you come right at the pig and shoot it.
Alright, lock and load, boys, lock and load.
These animals are not your bedtime story animals. They're not Charlotte's Web by any means.
He's a big one.
He is a big one.
They are aggressive, they are disgusting, and they will absolutely destroy everything they come in contact with.
We'll try any way possible to get rid of the pigs. It's a very serious issue with us.
Turn to your right a little more. Right. Straight in front of you. You want to shoot that leader. Roger.
Feral hogs.
Wild hogs are one of the most destructive invasive species in the U.S. European explorers brought them here as food, and the population exploded.
They have no natural predators after about 2 weeks of life. They breed very quickly.
Today, there's somewhere around 6 to 9 million feral hogs nationwide.
They destroy just about everything. Native vegetation, native animals.
They tear up crops.
They carry diseases that can be contracted by our livestock.
Hogs eat endangered species like sea turtles and Houston toads. They destroy property, cause car crashes, and can infect humans with
That is
diseases
a
like E. coli.
huge amount of...
problem.
Hold on. I'm stopping. Guys, look at this. Look at this. That is a bunch of elk. Alright, where's the stag? I want to shoot the stag. What the absolute living hell? They're moving on. Holy, that's a lot of them. I want to shoot the bull. I want to take out the bull. The stag. I want to take out the stag. That'd be lit. Are you freaking serious? What is scaring them? This is... So that's 2 elk. 2 elk hit. I think I hit one near the heart, and one I think I hit in the butt. No, I dropped that one. I'll see if I can drop this one, though. I missed. I missed again. What did I hit on these things? What did I hit on this one? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. Oh no, this is the one I shot in the front. I spinal shot left lung it. Alright, back to that feral hogs thing. I just wanted to have a tangent about that.
My opinion.
Feral hogs take the blame for about $1.5 billion in damage in the U.S. each year. And Texas has more of them than any other state.
It would be like if you woke up and there was 3 million rats living in your house. You would call an exterminator and you would get rid of them. And that's exactly what we have to do here in Texas. We have to exterminate them.
But since exterminating every last hog is impossible, Texans do what they can just to keep them in check.
There's no simple solution to a lot of this.
The best way to control their population is a combination of hunting, trapping, possibly poisoning responsibly.
They're helicopter hunting.
Helicopter hunting is the quickest way to kill a bunch of pigs.
Texans once had to pay companies to shoot hogs on their land, but a 2011 state law allowed anyone, even tourists, to hunt from the sky. Now they pay the tab, and farmers don't have to.
Originally, when we were hiring the helicopters, it was very expensive. The hunters being able to take care of the cost to help suppress these animals is very beneficial to us.
This is playing. Now he's just playing.
Alright, let me see if that's a bull moose.
Feral hogs feed our family. We don't like them, but their existence has left a business opportunity for us.
Hold on. Every now and then I'm gonna stop the video just so I can hunt with focus. There's that one's eating. All these things are eating. A rest zone, alright. Where's the brain? Hold on. Let me Google this. Where is the brain on a moose? Alright, let me take this bull, or this, female. Bam! On the spot! Thanks for playing. Goodbye. I think I should... Alright, why don't I just do that even more? You just shoot... If you see them, you just shoot them in the head. Because, as Glee said, you can take them out in one shot with a shot to the brain. Alright, hold on. Now. I'm gonna shoot you in a minute. I don't wanna spook anything. No. That thing's eating. That thing should have been drinking, bro. Bruh, I messed your day up. So, if you're aim slightly behind the ear. So, right where the ears are is the brain. You and yes. Alright, I gotta go hiking through the night. Let's go back to the feral hogs video.
The typical number of hunters we see in a season is anywhere from 50 to 150, depending on how hard we work.
Coming up. There we go.
We charge $2,400 per person. That includes all of the lodging, meals, weapons, ammunition, and 2 hours of flight time.
Going right back into the field, so I'm gonna get them set and then it'll be your show.
We have lots of groups that come for bachelor parties, birthday parties. We get a lot of international clients. We've had several people from China come visit.
3, 2, 1.
Clear fire.
Good job.
Very nice, very nice.
All right, haul ass right here on your left side.
Roger, gotcha. Clear fire.
Not taking it.
Very nice.
It's pretty cool to watch people's face light up when they get to do it.
This is awesome. May do it again, maybe.
Got up this morning, got in them helicopters, and shot a bunch of pigs.
3, 2, 1.
Clear.
Very nice.
I lost my wife to leukemia in 2016. I raffled this hog hunt off as a charity fundraiser. His son won the hunt. He gave it to his dad. And I decided to ride with him.
Now get as close as you can and shoot. We're ready when you are. Get as close as you can. Emery, go.
Clear. Whoa.
Absolutely perfect.
I always want to help the landowners. You know, the pigs are tearing up land that other animals live off of too.
Very nice.
I've hunted pigs several times, usually on foot, and I've probably killed 150 pigs total in 15 years.
Nice.
And now I killed 54 in one day.
Nice.
So it's definitely more effective.
Oh, this is a coyote eating zone.
After we shoot the pigs, we let them lay and we feed the coyotes. Then we come shoot the coyotes. I don't see shooting them from the air as being a problem. We'll shoot them more than one time if it's necessary. We don't let them run off. We have a heart too. For anyone that feels that it's not the most ethic way to do it, have never fought the pig problem in Texas.
Chopper hunting killed 43,000 Texan pigs last year, but that was less than 2% of the hogs in the state. So Texans have other methods to get rid of these hogs.
We don't wrap presents, we sell cars.
What is this?
The Cott Auto Group is the largest
Hunting organization. They're doing trapping and they basically shoot pigs from helicopters. That would be lit, bro.
I'm Bubba Ortiz. I've been in hog management now for 50 years.
How old are you?
I'm 55. My mom told me that I caught my first hog when I was 5 years old. I'm tribal. We're Pueblo Nation. Morally, I don't like any animal to suffer. And if the hogs are destroying habitat or other animals directly, I feel like I should do something about it. Helicopter hunting is another tool in the toolbox. I'm not a big proponent of it. The land is not made to handle that much death at one time. The reason I trap them instead of hunting, I'd prefer to take them alive than dead, because when they're dead, I want to do something with the meat. I build my own traps and my own electronics, so it's like a security camera that's always on. It's there 24 hours a day, and I operate it myself via my phone or computer. Hunting is only effective while the person's out there. You can't hunt 24 hours a day, although some people would like to. There's a lot of hog psychology in what we do. They equate their intelligence to dolphin or chimpanzee intelligence. I have traps that I no longer use because the hogs have figured out how to get out of them. See how they're piling up? They're forming a pig pyramid. It's kind of for protection. They try to get underneath each other. They'll attack that corner, and a lot of times what they do is they'll run out over the top of each other and jump out.
I'm sorry, but I had to yeet that fox right there. Humane kill here. This is humane. Very humane. I'm giving him dignity. Look at this thing. Ooh, good night. Yay. Oh, the eye rocked his world. So that's a heart, left lung, and spinal cord. Yikes, that hit him hard. Back leg, double lung, heart. Oof. What is up here? Oh, this is a coyote area. Alright. Alright, back to feral hogs. Sorry if I keep pausing it.
The pigs can go to a processor, which processes the meat for people. Mainly they tend to ship it overseas. Or they go to certified hunting ranches. They're cute when they're little. Not so much when they get, I mean, I was a cute baby. Look what happened to me. They get ugly when they get bigger. Within the city limits of San Antonio, in 2017, I removed 417 hogs. And I removed another 300 from the county. I think definitively trapping is probably the best thing.
But like hunting, trapping only makes a small dent in the population. The USDA is testing a poison that effectively puts pigs to sleep permanently. But first they have to make sure other animals don't eat it.
We're going to every effort to make sure that the toxicant is humane and effective, but this tool is not going to replace the other tools that are also improving over time too, related to helicopter gunning and related to the use of traps. We're probably still 3-4 years out from being able to use it.
And as for the hogs that aren't poisoned,
I like eating pearl hogs very much.
I have.
I have too.
It tastes like pork.
We don't eat them. They're disgusting.
I've had it smoked. I've had it cooked in the ground.
I've had them in tamales. I've had them in barbacoa.
I've had it on the grill.
We've even made our own ham. We've made our own bacon.
It tastes like any other pork.
Feral hogs carry anything from ticks to lice to any kind of disease you can imagine. They're scavengers and they will literally eat each other. They're not edible at all.
As long as you cook it, it's pretty much sterilized. You don't have pork sushi.
We don't eat the feral hog. We generally raise pork and have it slaughtered, and we stick to that.
I don't eat
Bracken
all the time
Heights,
'cause
what a
I'm
cool
around them
place.
so much, and you know, you get tired of pork. Well, who wants to eat pizza every day? You know, but they're tasty.
So those are people in Texas who hunt feral hogs. The funny thing is that those hogs, I learned this, is that those hogs are actually ones brought here by Christopher Columbus. So yeah, Christopher Columbus brought hogs, and the Aboriginal people liked the taste of pork, and of course some of the hogs escaped. And they breed like everything. And they are basically impervious after a certain amount of lifespan to anything, apart from a 7.62 to the brain. This is my farthest north outpost, I'm having to say right now. I quite like this outpost. I didn't mean to left click that, but it was a good thing it was the wrong gun. Or the right gun to misfire. Rifle sights, alright. Wait, what is this? 4x18? Oh, what? 4x8. 4x8. 1x4. 8x16. Already own this 4x8. Handgun sights. Shotgun sights. Let me see what shotguns I can get. I want to get a good shotgun. Ooh, that's a pump, and that one's not good. Shotgun rounds. Bird shot. I need to get a bit more score with the shotguns. I have $18,000. I don't really use the handguns. Let me see what type of handguns can I get. So I can just get a 44 mag Rhino, but bows be cool though. But rifles, Dosen. Hold on. This 223 bolt action rifle lacks the punch to take on big game. It's not useful for extremely flat trajectiles and accuracy. These characteristics make a perfect tool for hunters looking to hit varmints at a long range. So varmin. This is a thing on why millions of mice are terrorizing Australia. This is weird. No, I'm just watching like hunting videos. If it's an interesting video, I'd show it on stream.
Australia's New South Wales and Queensland are being devoured by over 1 billion mice. They're nibbling, gnawing, and scratching their way through anything or anyone in their path. Viral social media posts from desperate farmers show floods of mice pouring from hay bales and blanketing the ground in unfathomable numbers. The scurrying rodents decimate crops.
I have to show this on stream. Hold on. Hold on a moment, chat. Hold on, sorry, wrong thing. Window capture. Is this popping up on stream? Yeah, here it is. Look at this. Look at this.
Australia's New South Wales and Queensland are being devoured by
These
over
things
1
are
billion
freaking
mice.
huge. There's, oh my goodness. Dude, you would kill, I would freaking, yeah, that would be fun, just to get an AA-12 shotgun and just start blasting those things. Dude, that is so many of them.
They're nibbling, gnawing, and scratching their way through anything or anyone in their path. Viral social media posts from desperate farmers show floods of mice pouring from hay bales and blanketing the ground in unfathomable numbers. The scurrying rodents decimate crops and destroy stored food, invading silos, sheds, and homes. They're in the cupboard. They're tickling the ivories. They're pooping in your shoes.
I've heard stories from our neighbours and friends how they're lying in bed and a mouse runs across the bed.
I woke up swishing a mouse out of my head.
It's like the plagues of Egypt there.
Sure, individually
This is literally like the plagues of Egypt. Literally like the plagues of Egypt. What is this?
Be cute, but these icky mickeys are a menace to the physical and mental health of Australians. A skin-crawling, primordial horror. An old-world pestilence. A literal plague.
These things are huge!
Yeah, it's an absolute plague. There's just mice everywhere. There's footage on social media at the moment of basically...
I own none of these clips, by the way.
People are literally tie strings around their trousers if they're walking through mice because they don't want them running up their trouser legs.
Steve Henry is a mouse expert who coordinates rodent control efforts between scientists, businesses, and farmers.
You
14
have to
grams.
kill those things.
Really, what we're doing is dealing
You
with
need to kill those things with napalm and nothing else.
an invasive species.
Napalm and
the
napalm
mice we have
only.
here probably came to Australia with the very first boats that came.
Mouse plagues have been recorded in Australia as far back as 150 years ago.
All of that is mice. All of that. And that's bigger than those guys. And those guys are like what? Like back then, like people were like breaching 6 foot.
The house mouse most likely first hitched a ride on British ships in the 18th and 19th centuries. You know, just one colonizer giving a lift to another. A model invader, the house mouse thrives in even the most inhospitable conditions, squirming its way into ecosystems all over the world. But in Australia, whose unique flora and fauna are particularly vulnerable to invasive species, the house mouse has also grown into a serious agricultural pest. In 1993, one bad mouse plague, as seen in this ABC News footage, ended up causing more than $90 million in damage. And while the country sees these booms in population every few years, the current plague is reportedly the worst in a decade.
Often it occurs after a run of dry
What
years,
is this?
and then conditions become favourable for growing good crops, but those conditions are also favourable for mouse breeding.
House mice can start breeding at around 6 weeks old and birth a litter of
6 weeks old. These things can get going to town in 6 weeks old. Right now. That's 6 weeks. 6 weeks. That's a month and a half. And they're like, say you have 1,000 of them. And they have a litter of 2. Like 6,000. Or 1,000. And they have a litter of 2. Within 6 weeks of them having a litter of 2, you've already made 3,000 of those things.
6 to
and
10
then it goes into 6, 12.
Pups every few weeks after that, leading to dramatic, rapid bursts in population growth.
Yeah.
In one breeding season, a single pair of mice can multiply into 500, and all of those mice are hungry.
So 2 mice can multiply into a thing of 500. What is
Just
this?
ask Guy Roth.
Farms have had stored grain, and obviously mice like grain, and so they've caused a lot of damage to that as well. And right now, we're about to start planting wheat, and potentially the mice will eat the germinating seed when it's planted in the ground.
Growing crops like wheat and fava beans, the facility's home to around 200 head of cattle, and now about 2 million mice.
What we need to do is bait to control those mice, and that costs $20 a hectare, and some farmers have spent up to $50,000 to $100,000 on their farms. But not only in the grain, but also the stored hay, which people were saving for the next drought, and it's ruined the hay.
Ugh. Ew, that is unhealthy amounts. You need a flamethrower. You need napalm flamethrowers and a shotgun.
Hey, they've just
like a fully automatic mounted LMG shotgun with as many pellets you can to kill that
eaten it or
vermin.
manured all through it and ruined the hay.
Whole shipments of crops like sorghum have been too contaminated with mouse poop to be sold. And contamination doesn't end with crops. Mice carry a number of diseases that can be contracted by humans. In Queensland, there's been at least 78 reports of leptospirosis, a bacterial infection that without treatment can cause kidney failure, meningitis, and respiratory complications. Hospitals in New South Wales have reported patients bitten by mice, and dead mice have been found in water tanks, sparking fears of contaminated drinking water. Meanwhile, grocery stores have seen waves of mice chew through entire inventories, emptying shelves. One local market reported more than $20,000 in mouse-related losses. Surely, you must be thinking, there's something Australians can do about all these mice. Well,
Exactly. You take a cluster bomb that's full of napalm in an assault rifle just to eradicate
there's no simple
those
solution.
things.
But there is one technique they've been trying out called killing as many goddamn mice as possible.
We only have one.
Killing as many goddamn mice as possible.
we only have one tool to control mice, and that's zinc phosphides coated on grain, spread at 1 kilogram per hectare. And it is a nasty chemical, and it's banned for use in other countries, but the chances of secondary poisoning are quite low.
By the way, bass eat mice.
Bait might be the main government-sanctioned tool for controlling mice. But as seen in this Channel 7 footage of the 1984 plague, where one Malawi farmer breaks out a flamethrower, Australians have also been known to get creative.
I thought the best thing to do...
Flamethrower. That man right there with a flamethrower is a genius.
...is eat them. There's 4 beautiful little mice. Just get a...
No! You don't...
And these days, some locals are turning to homemade solutions.
Everyone's asking me, how do you make the trap? Well, it's pretty simple.
A mouse comes along, oh, smells nice, straight off there, plonk, into a bucket of water.
I don't condone any of these ones because some of them are not particularly humane. These are animals.
They're vermin, yeah, they're animals,
and so
they're vermin.
We need to be respectful. And so if we're going to be controlling them, we need to be doing it in the most humane way possible. Someone sent the plans for a large vacuum to go around and vacuum up the mice and then incinerate them as they were being vacuumed up. And
oh yeah, that would be nice, just vacuuming them up and incinerating them.
That's not going to fly.
Traps and poison are fine, but most would assume this notorious mouse predator could handle the job.
There were efforts to release cats, and they take a terrible toll on our native species, unfortunately. So yeah, cats is out. So one of the wonderful things I hear from farmers is I know that the mice are really bad when our pet cats and dogs stop eating them.
Cats and dogs aren't eating these things.
And they just get sick of it. They'll just sit and watch the mice go by.
Though there is one group of local predators who can't get enough of the mouse plague.
But the thing is, this is like the, I heard this story. Hold on. Yeah, I heard this story, though. It was in Vietnam. And, in Vietnam, there was a problem with a problem with mice in Vietnam, in like jungle mice, and so the French government put a bounty on their heads for since they were French, or what they did was really wrong, is that they gave which wasn't a good idea, was amount of mice killed the amount of mice killed in clumps than hours worked trying to kill them. So then they found out in the jungle is that farmers began creating massive mice farms, and then once they would have enough, they would cut it in half, like separate them in half, and then they would kill them, and then they would sell them and get money. And since it's like 6 weeks, and a lot of people were doing it, it was just a waste. Like, it literally was a waste. It was not a good thing to have, because the second they removed a law, once they removed that law, they didn't, they basically released them, because then those mice are useless. But guess what? The mice are still there, because there's freaking a million of them. It's like that scene in Ratatouille when the freaking roof falls down, and then it's just a freaking cluster of mice. Just a freaking cluster. This thing also happened in Egypt. Like, they had a problem with cobras, the cobra snake. And so what they did is that they put a bounty on them, and the bounty was for amount of snakes killed. And then people started farming them, like breeding the snakes and stuff like that. They were breeding them, making more. And then they removed it, and then they found it useless. But what they should have done is that they should have, like, seasons. Like, if they were gonna remove that law of mice, like, getting rid of them, what they should have done was say, oh, in 30 days, the law on getting rid of snakes is no longer going to be available. So then people would have a chance to cash in every last one of their snakes or mice. And then they would start going hunting to get even more. Oh, I'm gonna die. What is this? I feel like I'm gonna get accosted by a bear. Oh, there's an artifact. Alright, let me see what's in the codex. Artifacts. World War II badge 2. World War I badge 1. Native pot 2 and native pot 3. Oh my gosh, there is a absolute ton of them. Like, all it is in this game is that if you're going 100% speedrun, what is... Oh, wait, hold on. You're telling me somebody could fall into... Where is this? Whelping Caves. So somebody could just fall into here and die. In-game. Bruh, imagine if a deer were to wander in here, they'd be so dead. Like, it's a deer. Deer aren't the brightest of animals. Because if you go, meh, and they go like, oh, what was that noise? Did a dog just yell, meh? Hello, welcome. I don't understand Russian, sorry. Niet. I don't speak Russian. I need to check the chat as people are... If anyone speaks Russian, can they please tell me what that means? Niet. I don't speak Russian, but I know niet is no. Da is yes. Spasiba is thank you. I'm just going off of assumptions here, I don't... Wait, that's a bird right there. Let me kill that. Oh, wow. Varmin that these... But yeah, hold on, let's go back onto the millions of mice thing. Snakes. No.
Australia is a particularly snaky country. The mouse plague's a regular buffet for slithering reptiles like the western brown snake, which have reportedly been bigger and fatter than usual this year. Though when the mouse gravy train slows down, predators like snakes...
This was June 17th, 2021. So this year for mice was freaking huge.
...whose populations boomed will instead start chowing down on Australia's unique and endangered native species, which is bad. And even a bumper crop down on Australia's down, predators been bigger and fatter than usual this year. Though when the mouse gravy train slows down, predators like snakes, whose populations boomed, will instead start chowing down on Australia's unique and endangered native species, which is bad.
Yeah, they're gonna boom, and then they're gonna...
And even a bumper crop of chubby snakes isn't nearly enough to curb the short-term mouse tsunami, especially since even death doesn't seem to stop these mice from being a nuisance.
When people start poisoning mice with baits, they go underneath houses and into secluded spaces to die, so the smell of rotting mouse bodies becomes all pervasive.
And the worst part about it in your house is the smell of a dead mouse. And that's what's really getting to people. And that smell has really had a large emotional toll.
That's another one of the factors that sort of becomes psychologically wearing on you. The social impacts of mouse outbreaks are largely unquantified, but significant. And so people living with mice all the time become exhausted by it.
After months of petitioning government agencies to step in, farmers have been given allowance to start using stronger rodenticides. And in May, the New South Wales government announced a $50 million support package to help rural residents fight off the plague.
They don't really worry me, but I don't want them at me. Ah! Jesus! You ran on my leg!
With planting of winter grain underway, there's a fear that mice will destroy the crop before it even gets growing. Recently, a bout of wet weather slowed the mice down a bit. The plague has plateaued in some areas of the country, though other regions are still seeing spread. Usually,
in cars,
there's eventually a crash. The mice will eat their way through the food supply and begin to starve, even turning on each other. And then one day, they're suddenly just not there.
They do tend to just basically disappear, and farmers just don't know where they've gone.
Right now, the mice are digging deep networks of winter burrows. And if a crash doesn't come soon, a large mouse population could survive the cold. A bad way to start off future growing seasons.
We're going into winter now. We're hoping the mice population might drop in the cold weather, but it's not looking like that at the moment.
That is insane.
Millions of Hindus will be swimming in the Ganges this week for the annual Magh Mela festival, just as they have for years. But it's not a pleasant swim. The Ganges is one of the world's most polluted rivers. That isn't just a problem for swimmers. More than 500 million people depend on the Ganges as their main source of water. And despite a multi-billion-dollar cleanup initiative that India announced in 2014, the river hasn't gotten any safer.
This is May 2019, so 5 years later of cleaning up the river.
For them.
We have come to see the beautiful Ganga here, to experience its warmth that is giving it to us.
Tell me about the spiritual significance.
Alright. I think I just heard a fox. Sorry if I come out on like a tangent or something. I just find that nice just to watch like a video. Bruh, that, like, those mice, you need to counter those things. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Alright. Okay. So, even holding hidden horn here. Okay. There was no deer there. There was no deer there. Let me go back and